All right, for the ones that are watching or the ones that are going to watch the stream, I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Just hopefully that everybody's keeping warm or keeping cool, depending on where you live. Where I'm living, I'm keeping cool, not keeping warm because it is actually quite nice out right today. And it's going to be like this for a little while, and then it will dip a little bit. But it's going to be in the low single digits for low at nights, and the high is going to be upper digits, so upper single digits, which is good too. So you got two, nothing in the minuses. Everything's going to be above two, which is nice for a change. It's not going to be that cold at all. It's going to be actually a little bit warmer. Even if I have my air conditioning on or the air conditioning unit on, it keeps things cool for me at night instead of during, like during the day, it will get warm in here during the day. At night is the one that you got to watch out for, especially heat rises. If you live, say, from the bottom floor, second floor, third, fourth, or fifth floor, heat rises each level. So it might be cooler on the bottom floor than it is on the top floor because you got more sunshine than the bottom floor does, right? So it's easier to actually just keep your air conditioning on when you're higher up. But when you're on the main or the basement floor, then it's a lot easier to actually know that maybe you want to keep it cool. hmm So it is something to, you know, something in mind that even though it's cold out, you don't really need to have the heat on as much if it's like warm. If it's like, say, if you're minus, say, like 7 or something like that, -7 at, or no, say, like -7 or minus April. If it was in March, yeah, it'd be a little bit cooler, but first week of, or first month of April, maybe around -3, -5 ish, or something like that for the low, but for the high, it might be like +1, maybe +2. Um, that'd be okay because that temperatures you don't really need heat on as much. But you do need the heat on like at night so that everything doesn't freeze. But during the day, you don't really need the heat on or the air conditioning because you got your window that you can open up. You can keep things cool, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like it'd be so nice to actually do something like that. Mm. If you're wondering, I am drinking pop right now. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. A lot of people don't like Dr. Pepper, but I find it's really good. The only thing I don't like very much is Pepsi. I don't know what it is about Pepsi today, but Pepsi in the 80s and 90s were a lot different. But tasting it today, it tastes like cough syrup. I don't know why, but if they changed the ingredient for Pepsi that tastes like cough syrup, um, I don't know. Maybe that's why there's so many people taking cough syrup for drinks because it tastes like Pepsi. I think they should maybe change it a little bit. But in the 90s, okay, in the 90s, I remember quite clearly, if you know Pepsi Clear, that was actually really tasty. It tastes like a freezy. The white freezies that you used to get, you cut them up and you suck on the freeze. It tastes like that. I thought that was a really good taste to it, back then. But ever since they took it away, it wasn't the same anymore. Like Pepsi itself has progressed as it gone, but Pepsi is not not the greatest taste. Coke I don't mind. Coke I like. Um, Coke is one of the pops that I like the most. Dr. Pepper is the second one that I like the most as well. Um, and there's other ones like Mountain Dew. I have tried Mountain Dew before. Mountain Dew is something that most people like, but as you get older, Mountain Dew is just a little bit too rich or a little bit too much as you get older. It's okay when you're in your 20s, maybe in your 30s, but when you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, your taste buds kind of get a little bit more. The taste might be gone, or something doesn't taste right that you remember. And that's the thing, like a lot of things are just different as you get older. Now, a lot of people would say, why are we, um, what, every time we're older, why do we have to check out all these things? And when we hit in our 50s, you know, things start to go downhill instead of just being as it is once we hit 50 and over. Some people say it's a new beginning when you hit 50. Others say it's the beginning of the end of you, of anybody that's over 50. Instead of, you know, people say, oh, it's a new beginning, but really it's closer to the end than the new beginning. Some people don't make it up to 50 because of whatever reason. Either it's cancer, AIDS, a diabetic stuff that could happen, Crohn's disease, colitis, like what I have. Anybody with some sort of disease might not make it to 50. Others might make it to 50 or even over 50. But taking surgery, doing surgery, and all that stuff is something that is different. You know what I mean? Like something that is strangely different as we get older. Like our taste buds get a little bit different. So, like my taste buds, I always had. I find my taste buds is increasingly overdrive. Like my taste buds, I can taste a lot of different things in my mouth. Even my smell can be a lot higher sense. And I'm not too sure why my taste buds and my sense of smell is high, but it has been like this ever since I got sick. It just seems like it turned up the notch and just kind of turned down just a little bit more. And now it's like at a stage where I can smell things that people can't smell and smell and taste things that people can't taste. And others, well, as they age, they lose their sense of taste, they lose their sense of smell. It's kind of weird, but for some reason mine is up a bit. So, I don't know. As you get older, what things do you find on yourself that's changed? Oh, and I have to say, when I was younger, I never had hair on my back. After I hit 35 or so, hair is on my back. Like like a little bit of patches here and there, and then all of a sudden it's starting to be like a jungle back there. I tell you, back in my back. As well, I got a lot of other stuff that's happening that I can't see in the back of my back. Mm. I don't know if you guys ever have that trouble. You ladies probably won't have that trouble because you don't have that problem. But one thing though is that as males get older, And if we don't have like a lot of hair on our legs or on our arms, we tend to lose a bit of hair on our arms and our legs. But the only thing that will still be around is our back and our chest hairs and our armpit hairs. But besides that, our leg hairs, for some reason, I don't know what it is, if it's just maybe something or maybe there's nothing, um, but you lose a part of yourself. Like you lose a part of like the hair on your legs, you know? I guess it just tends on ourselves. My dad, when he had cancer the first time, he lost his hair, lost his eyebrows, he lost his hair legs, and everything on, everything. He lost all the hair on his body. And then when he got better, he got his hair back. It got lighter on the top of his head. He got his eyebrows. I think his eyebrows always been there. I can't remember. His beard, he always had, and same thing with feather. But he didn't grow back his hair legs. I don't know if it's because of the cancer or if it's because of something else. I don't know. And then my dad had second cancer, and this cancer that he had was a 1-2 punch. Basically, it knocked him out, and it permanently kept him asleep. So the cancer was really tough. The second round, it wasn't leukemia that the first cancer that he had. It went to remission, but it was a different type of cancer that he had. Um, or I don't know if it's leukemia that he had. He had some sort of thing where a bump on his neck. He had a bump on his neck, like on his what are those things? Lip notes in his neck grew so big that it was like a big bulge, like a small egg, almost like an egg size bulge on his neck. Like it was like not a full egg, but it was like a good quarter of that egg. It was pretty big. And when he had cancer, it was tough on all of us, because the first time he survived it, but the second time he didn't survive it, and it went downhill for me ever since. After when he passed away, it just made me put into a place that I didn't like, very much when he died from cancer. He was only 59 when he passed away. He was just short a few months on his 60th birthday. He was born in 1944. He would have been in his 80s this year. Over late, uh, he would be actually 80. Yeah, he would be 80 this year. No, next year he would have been 80. Next year. So, 2023. Yeah, he would have been 80 next year. If he survived, and I wish that he did survive, I would have him still. My mom would have been still in the same place instead of where she is now. And I would have had like my own life, my own family, my own children. But I find that I don't have that. So if my dad was still alive, it would have been different for sure. I think he would have been pretty good. And I'm very close to my dad, even though there's times that, but losing someone is very hard. It's harder, but he died young. He didn't die old, he died young. If he died old, it would have been nice. But he died young. And for myself, with my sickness, with my colitis, in the future of me, I don't know what's going to happen. There could be several things that might happen, several things that might not happen. I don't know what's going to happen, honestly. So, with myself, like, my dad had his first cancer, he was 44. I passed that one. Never had cancer yet, but if I do have cancer, I'd be in my some type of age. I don't know what, but it is something that a lot of us don't realize. Life is really precious, and other people take that advantage of doing what not necessarily, and they take that advantage just to pull it through. I have to say, if you know anybody in your family that has cancer or that is dying from something, try to be good to them until the end, even though it's hard for a lot of people. If you're not, if they did something bad or whatever that you don't agree with, it will hit you later on in life. Trust me. It hit me pretty hard at the end. It hit me pretty hard. And with all the stress that I dealt with and everything else like that, I didn't have anybody to help me out on dealing what I'm feeling. Like people that have boyfriends, girlfriends, um, even children, whatever, they have help because they have that little circle of companionship with your own family. I never got to experience anything that deals with that. I never got to experience what it feels like to actually hold on to something dearly to me than not holding on something. I know what loneliness feels like. Depression I did had when I was younger, but depression is a sickness that you have to deal with yourself. You can take pills, you can take everything that you can, but those pills doesn't really do anything. They trick your mind on doing whatever. The best way for depression, especially if you are depressed in any way, is keeping your mind thinking, keeping your mind going. Do what you like to do. If you are a woodcutter, if you are a sculptor, if you are a game player like I am, if you're a guy who likes to build things, if you're a person that likes to keep your mind going so that you don't feel that depressed. And it happens to everybody. Happens to everybody, including myself. Actually, you know what? I didn't when I was young, and I did not know this because I did not know what depression was when I was young because it wasn't really talked about when I was younger in the early 90s. Um, but I took this thing called Accutane. Accutane, Ac- Acme, I think. Acme. It's what it is. It's a pill that clears off your skin from pimples and that. If you have like a really rough face and nothing's working, those are the pills to help you out so that you get it dries up your face and also well it can make you depressed. So I was depressed without even knowing that I was depressed. And I guess when I say certain things to the doctor says that take him into a counselor because it sounds like he needs help in certain way. And I did not know what I was dealing with. I was getting really frustrated. I was getting really sad. I was getting everything that was pulling through my own self. I was feeling really anxious back then. I was feeling really lost. I did not know where to go and everything else. I don't know if you guys ever felt like that. If you did, let me know if you ever felt the same way that I felt. That loss, confusion, which way to go in life. In that. And I have a couple of things that I've been told when I was younger. Now, some kids probably didn't ever have this problem, but I have in a lady house. A doctor, not a doctor, but a physician. What is it called? Those PhD doctors, okay, those high doctors. They were reevaluating me, right? They were reevaluating with me and everything else like that. And what happened was is that um, with myself, I had I had a doctor, and this was when I was younger. Okay, this is when I was younger. My brain was developing, and everything else was developing when I was younger. When I was a kid, about 13, 12 or 13, I went to see a specialist. My family took me to them to figure out what is wrong with me. So when I was younger, they brought me into this. They saying that his intelligence are pretty good. He's below 90s. You know, IQ is in his 90s. It's not below, not below 90, like 89 or anything like that. So in the range above 90 and below 100 for IQ. So the guy says to me when I was younger, he says, there's only two places that you're going to go to. One is in jail, and the other one, you'll be dead. And I'm thinking to a 12-year-old, you're saying this to me? And ever since then, ever since that day, it got me thinking of of myself. It got me thinking of around me. It also got me thinking, is this what people see me as? They see me as a person to fail in life, to not succeed in my life as a normal person. I couldn't believe what I just heard from him. And ever since then, I just couldn't. I didn't want to get in trouble by the police. I didn't want to go to jail or anything like that. Or I was really trying to be clean slate, right? Trying to do stuff that wouldn't do anything bad or anything that could put me in any situation. But that stress that put me on for a long time, not from that, but from other things, it got me to the point that am I going to survive? Am I going to survive this world? And it got me to look at things around. It got me to look. It also got me to look at my own family. And I don't see anything in front of me. I don't see a future. It's all blank to me. Like my future, back then till now is still blank. I don't know if I'll be able to, I don't know why a person would say that to a 13-year-old or between 12 and 13 years old. Why would a person do that? Why would he say something like that? I can never gather my thoughts about it. It always dawned to me that, do I have to be underneath a rock for the rest of my life? Do I always have to be like, I had girlfriends, mind you. I do have girlfriends, but I was too afraid to, you know, hold their hands, I was too afraid to dance with them. I was too afraid to really socialize with them because I didn't want to do anything that would impact my life, and everything like that. I just did not know what to do, and I still don't know what to do. But because of my sickness and everything else like that, I just don't know if I really want to, I just don't feel like taking my pills, to something that would keep me alive from my IBD. I've been struggling for quite a while because of all the negativity that I've been receiving lately from my own family and basically everybody else. But what keeps me from doing anything too much is that I game. To keep my confidence up, I stream. To tell my story when I stream about myself. This is why I stream. So I can tell you guys, or girls, or anybody, that there is something, and it's hard to find. It really is. Now, in my hometown, it is very worrisome because in my hometown, there's a high drug problem, high HIV and AIDS problem that's increasingly going up. And it got me thinking that what happens if that lied on me? Like, I don't know. I never even had um, intimacy with a lady before. I never had because I was too afraid to. I was too afraid to do that because of other things that are happening and couldn't I couldn't do anything. I couldn't fight. I couldn't really say anything because nobody would listen. It is the thing that I have problems with. I always had these problems and it's always going to stick near me. But what I'm looking for is a companion that would stick beside me and say everything will be okay. That I don't have to be um, Then I don't have to worry about things around me. Don't have to worry about things around me. And it is something that I don't want to say, like people have tried to put me down, but fought. I fought back with a passion. I fought my wits and everything, but my body is just too weak to do any more fighting because it can't do it by itself. It's so hard that people don't realize everything about us is different. It is something to look at, something that we all need. But a person like me that needs something never will ever get it. I will never get what I need because I don't have that motivation anymore than I used to. I used to be so strong, but now it's like I'm getting weaker. I'm getting weaker as I age. Physically. Not mentally, but physically. I'm mentally strong. I'm mentally very strong and emotionally very strong. The only thing that I'm weak in right now is my health, which my health does weaken the mind a bit because of all the chemicals that are going through my system could actually affect me mentally and emotionally. So I got to watch out what I do and how I do it. But anyways, if you like this stream or going to like this stream, please leave a like and subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that is fine. You want to check out my other streams, you sure can. But if you like what you see, please put a like down and subscribe. I will be putting on my mask and my sunglasses, and then we can continue. All I wanted to say to everybody, if you are feeling depressed, keep your mind going on something that you like. If you don't, you're going to put yourself into the box and you're going to make yourself doing something stupid. Always keep your mind going. Either if it's knitting, if it's carpentry, if it's gaming, streaming like what I am doing, or whatever it is, just do something to keep your mind occupied. Chat with chat with the people online, or talk to your buddies or whatever. Be online, be with your friends around you. Have a good time. Clear your mind. Clear your mind from the negative and think positive. And that's one thing I want to teach you guys is clear your mind, think positive, and keep yourself busy on doing something that you like. Even if someone does not like what you like, keep on doing it anyways, because if it makes you happy, go for it. Just don't drink, don't do drugs, don't do any of those because it impresses it what is it called? It, oh, what the hell is it called? It makes it into a ball, per se, like a small ball when you do those things. And then when you get silver, when you get, silver from drinking or from drugs, then that ball gets a little bit bigger and then you want some more so you can suppress those memories that you have. What you got to do is let those memories go. Don't lock onto those memories. Let them go. Do something different and go. It's going to linger inside you no matter what. But you got to be strong. Look at me. I told you that about myself when I was young, what happened and everything else. And I'm trying to keep it in, but sometimes it's hard to to break that. So you put your mind on something that you like to do. Your job is one thing that keeps your mind going, and other things as well. So never ever put yourself down. Never ever get other people to put yourself down. And second, challenge them. Like I have. I have challenged everybody. I'll be right back. Give me a second here. I'll be right back. Alright, ouch. I hit my big toe on that stupid thing. Sometimes hitting your toe on something will change everything because now you're not thinking about anything else. You're thinking about your big toe being hurt or cracked a toenail, which I do all the time. Alright, here we go. I think you guys can see me. There you guys go. Let's get rock and rolling, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna sell.
Don't be shy. Mojave has everything a soldier needs.
What we want to do, sell my pants.
Your patronage is appreciated.
Okay, let's go with rings. Let's go with helmet. Oh, pardon me. Let's go with weapons. Keeping that. Don't need. 105. So this one's a little bit better. I'm gonna keep these two for now. Boots. Gonna get rid of that. For 104 all resistance score. I think I'm gonna just sell that.
Mojave is always the best value.
This one I would keep. You know what? Just sell. Oh. There we go. What's this one? Oh yeah, right. Let me see. Oh, wrong one. Oh, I was on right over here. What's this? Oh! Can't use that. Drop. Actually, you know what? I could just put it in here. Hang on. Alright. We're gonna put this guy. Send to the chest. There we go. Sending that to the chest. Okay. Shield? No. Yeah, okay, so these things. It's a shield. 10 all resistance scar, okay. How about send to here? No, send to the inventory, right. No. So that would do it. Okay. Sort that out. Now, go up here.
Please, look around. I'm sure you'll find something that takes your fancy.
Tickles my fancy, eh? Okay, let's check it out now. Any good guns here? No. Oh, so close. Okay. See anything else? Alright. We're right here. Or I'm right here. Huh. I thought I passed this one, but I guess I didn't. Alright. Keep going. Right here, we're gonna select that. Select that!
Who is the Hellion's carrier?
Eos Ganez. He leads these daybreakers.
Ganez. I guess fate has no shortage of irony.
You know him?
He's the one I talked to when I first sought answers about Anathea. We were both foolish young men at the time.
Oh, that... Oh! I didn't realize that that was there. So that's what that is, eh? Okay. Battle axe. I did not know about that. Alright. Oh, what the... Oh, never mind. Alright, let's go here. Alright, keep going. And press that. See how the game is fixed right now? Oh, pardon me. Oh, pardon me. That went up my nose. It does hurt. Yeah. Yesterday I didn't have her. It was the other person that I had. Let's go down, travel down here, go see. Nothing. Warhammer. I don't need. My guy's not a heavy. He's a light person. Oh, I didn't even know about those. His ability with an axe like that. That's kind of cool. Bow. Let's get that bow. It's not a bow that I really want, but you never know. Sometimes a bow might be strong, it might be weak. Okay, going up. They gotta do something about that. A bow again. Bo knows, you know. Bo knows. Oh, boots. Gotta pick that up. Okay. Okay. Pistol. Nope. Oh, wow. Don't need it. Oh, money. Pistol. Grab. Shield. Nope. I don't care. Alright. Going up here. Staff. Don't need. Now, you see what I mean about yesterday? What I was talking about, when I can't see anything. Now today it seems like it's working out really good for some reason. I guaranteed within probably less than an hour or so, the game will start to react again. I didn't even know about that. Oh, interesting. Hey, how you doing?
I feel stronger.
Give me a second here. What did you say? How are you liking this game? I don't mind this game actually. It's pretty good. It's playable, but there's a lot of things they gotta clear up with this game still. Um, they need to polish this game a little bit more better, so that there wouldn't be any any problems with it. You know what I mean? There's certain things that needs to be fixed uh, at this time, but later, hopefully they would get it fixed. But oh wow, nice. But it's not too bad of a game. Uh, Sin no, Sinel. Sorry if I butcher your name there. I'm pretty sure your name is Sinel. Yeah. I hope your day is going pretty good, or your evening or morning. Not too sure where you live, but hopefully you're having a great time. And if you are watching this stream, please leave a like and subscribe. If you don't want to do that, that is fine. Your I name alone. I year I I have problems reading names sometimes. Most of the time, if it's a name that I'm not don't recognize, I have a problem. But no disrespect though, no disrespect. Uh, most names I do know, or not most, but most of uh, Arrow in real life, Sinal. Sinal. IRL? IRL in real life? Okay. Okay. Arrow in real life. Arrow in Ireland? Ireland? No, you're not from Ireland. Sinal. Okay. R means in real life. Oh. Means in Arrow means in real life. So my Arrow name Sinal. Okay. I am sorry, I'm really butchering your name, but I'm trying my best here. I am really I. How about SD? Your initials SD. That kind of be good. That'd be kind of cool though. Yeah. If you don't mind me calling you SD, I think that'd be kind of cool. Just SD. Like if you call me LW or not LW, WL, which is white light, I'd be fine with that too. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Oh. Oh. Never mind. You know, yesterday when I was playing this game yesterday, these little creatures right here that are like the giant cobras and that, they didn't pop up for me. I don't know if they were in the game or if the game was lagging, like it was bleeped up, not bleep, but it was stuck or something. Like I didn't have what's her name with me. Like this person right here that's highlighted, she wasn't with me last time, but he was. She wasn't, but he was. And I thought she was going back somewhere, and ended up not being like that. Oh, shoot. Let's go down. Going down. Ooh, what we got here? Nothing. Here? A staff, that's it? Come on. My character does not have a staff. A shield? He could use it. The big guy can. Oh, shoot. Oh. There we go. Here we go. Got him down. I'm thinking of something. Hang on. I'm thinking to install Neverwinter game. If you ever play, yes, I actually did play Neverwinter. It's one of the best RPG MMO games of all time. Um, I actually streamed it a few times. You have to kind of go way back, probably a couple years or so. But yeah, I have played Neverwinter. Um, I haven't played it ever since. Um, ever since I got this game, the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 was actually the last time, but I don't know. It's such a great game, but I don't like it at the end because at the end you have to have like a small group. Otherwise, you won't make it on your own. So I find it really difficult to actually play a game once you hit level 70 or close to level 70. It's really hard to do so. Men Neverwinter. I do not know about that one part, so let's check that out. Did you play? I played. There's a few things that few characters that I did play. The Black Wizard, I think, the Dark Wizard or something like that. I played the what is it? The Thief, the one that disappears. I can't remember which one that is, but he has two blades. And he's quick. He's a quick one. The White Wizard, or half, yeah, the half wizard, dark wizard, or whatever, and something else that I played in Neverwinter. So Neverwinter has a one of the best tracking things on that game. What I mean is that when you start out, you have a yellow line that goes to the next place that you're supposed to be. No, this has the new maps and everything. Max level is, I think, now at level. I think now level 20 go look up. Okay, I'll probably check it out later. Um, yeah, I'll probably check it out later. Right now, I've been just trying to enjoy this game right here. Not, this game's been giving me a hard time lately, but I can't help it. But I like this type of game. I guess it's almost like it's not like Neverwinter, this game, but definitely it has the same feeling like Diablo 3. This game does have like the vibe of Diablo 3. Um, Diablo 4 I might be playing soon once I buy the pack, but who knows? I'm playing old school RuneScape. Sick game. You ever played that one? No, I have never played RuneScape. Believe it or not, and even RuneScape's not that old. It's only been here since what, the 90s. So, um, I never played RuneScape, but at that time I did play Wolfenstein 3D. That was one of the best games that I like um, back then. The other one was Age of Empires 1 and 2 and 3. Um, and then I got into game consoles more often, so I started playing Xbox and Xbox 360, PlayStation 1 through 5, and I have the PSP and the PS Vita, or Vita. Those are the game consoles and handheld ones that I had. But the first handheld one that I did had was Game Boy back in the 1990s. I had Game Boy. It was something that I enjoyed, but it sucked because you have to have light for that game console or for that handheld, because without the light you can't see anything. Oh, it was tough back in those days. Give me a second here. I'm going to drink my pop. I'll be right back. Mm. Okay. There's a lot of games that I used to play. I don't know if you're old enough to know about this game, but it's called Commodore 64. Nice, you're an old gamer. How old are you? I am 45. I've been playing games since 1984. That's arcades, actually, mostly arcades. Back then. Um, I was actually in the arcade North America. I'm 32. Cool. Yeah. Oh, that was cool. You're born in the early 90s. So, yeah, some of the games that you probably won't recognize, but you might remember. Um, Commodore 64 is one of the game systems I used to like a lot because it had a lot of games with that. A lot of people said that there was not a lot, but the Commodore 64 that I had tons of games. It was the first game that I played Pac-Man on. Miss Pac-Man, Dig Dug. I played Spy vs. Spy, Hamburger Time, Transformers when it was back then. Um, I played Batman. That I remember, and that Batman really did suck because it was hard to dodge some of their style. It was really hard to see and everything else like that. It was a really tough game because it was really buggy at that time. And it still is buggy, but a lot of people like challenges like that. Don't know why, but they do. Um, what else? What else is there on the Commodore 64? There was quite a bit. It kept me actually busy when I was younger. And then I got into like, Game Boy and um, Sega Genesis, um, Nintendo, GameCube, Sega Dreamcast, um, and then Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, and all that. I remember Series Steam, something like that. Serious Steam. I uh Serious Steam. Where did I see that? I don't remember that. If I can remember, that didn't really last. Commodore, what is it? Not Commodore. TurboGrafx 16. There's a game called Bonkers, if you remember that game. No, that was actually pretty good. It was fun back in the 90s. TurboGrafx 16 was one of the best gaming consoles, but it didn't last very long, and I think it only lasted for 5 or 6 years. Serious Sam, that's it. Serious Sam, yes. Serious Sam. I remember Serious Sam. I think I used to play that game, but it's almost like a rip-off between Doom and Duke Nukem. Yeah, Doom and Duke Nukem. Probably that's why I didn't really play it as much because of that. It was almost like a rip-off of the of those things. Because I used to play Doom a lot in Duke Nukem when I had the PlayStation. Because Duke Nukem came out when PlayStation 1 came in, PlayStation 2 as well, and then it disappeared after that. Oh yeah, well, you played many games. Yes, I played many games. I actually do have some older ones here that I have that I used to play. I don't play it very much, but I kept it in my library, I guess you could say, my book of library of games, so to say. Don't forget, you got Medals of Honor, which would have been a good game to actually play if Call of Duty didn't beat them with the multiplayer. It was the best game out there for single player, um, for Medals of Honor, and then it just died because of the multiplayer thing. Which really sucks because when you have multiplayer, and it's all being new, it is such a hard thing to do. I like Medals of Honor. It was one of the first games that I played on the PlayStation 1, and that's how I know it was actually really good. Did you play Age of Mythology? Age of Mythology. I don't think I did. That's a PC game, isn't it? Age of Mythology? It sounds like a PC game. I might have, but I don't know. I, I might have. I don't really know, actually. Really don't. Give me a second here. I'm going to turn on my lights. It's getting a little bit dark in here, so. Okay, hang on. That's okay. That's okay. I know what you mean. Age of Empires. Uh, Age of Mythology. I think I've seen it, but never played it. Um, Now I remember what it looks like. I do kind of remember it's almost like some sort of pyramid in the background with a soldier, I think, or something like that. Why are you masked? Oh, this is part of my character. I am called White Lightning for a reason. Um, if you, I'm a big fan of say I'm a big fan of people, not people, but characters like if you ever watched the movie The Mask with what's his name, Jim Carrey, where he has that green mask on. That was one of my favorite movies. The other one that I used to watch was um, G.I. Joe. I like the Cobra, Cobra Commander, where they have a full mask and all that stuff. Yep, green guy. But I'm not green though. I'm actually, I have a dark, like, glasses, dark hat with a dark mask, but with a logo on the side. Um, I like to wear a mask because it's like a character that I'm in. Like it's just something that I always wanted to be, you know? You walk outside in that outfit or just at home? I walk outside, yeah. I walk outside like this. Um, Outside, inside, anywhere I go. It's not that scary because most people here will wear a mask like this, and on a sunny day, sunglasses do help out, and a cap as well. This is a cap, not a beanie or a toque. Um, as we call it, the toque up here. It's about other people will call it a beanie, and that. So, give me a second here. I'm gonna finish this popper here, and then I'll be back playing this game. There, get into character. All right, let's go and play this game before anything. What do you drink? What you drinking? Oh, I was drinking Dr. Pepper. It's one of the drinks that I do have. I don't mind Dr. Pepper. Um, Dr. Pepper is actually not too bad. Oh, oh, here we go again. Ah, see, it's doing it again. See, I don't know when I'm shooting at. And if I start all over again, it's gonna just make me mad, so. But at least I got this lady here to help me out. You seem like a nice guy. Uh, I'm pretty nice. Um, I'm not like overly aggressive person, but I do have my days where I'm feeling kind of low. Um, well, because most of the time with my I have what is called IBD, which is influenza bowel disease, and my big intestine inside my system is well, it's out of whack, and it's not doing what it needs to do. Um, it's really hard sometimes, especially when I eat. I shouldn't be drinking pop either, um, but I can't help it. I have to have pop. Makes me all gassy inside, but still not bad. Okay, here we go.
Brother, help!
Oh shit. Okay,
Get up.
there we go.
I owe you, brother.
Ah, you're welcome, sis. Okay. Now, people wearing masks like this, you don't see very much people wearing masks like this at all. You do some people, but they will wear a toque or a full mask. For me, I'm just wearing a cap, sunglasses, and this. My my looks is not the greatest. I'm not um the greatest looking guy out there per se. I'm not the ugliest looking guy out there, but I'm more of a guy who would stare you down like a like I didn't do anything, not like I'm guilty of anything, but more like oh, what is it called? Um um my face is more like I don't know, demanding. That's it. I look like I'm demanding something from people. So I keep my face covered and my eyes covered because it doesn't look like I'm demanding anything. Have you ever been in? No, I never been in prison. And I don't think I would be good to, or would be wanting to be in prison for anything. Not with my IBD, because my insides are already messed up and I don't want to be any more messed up than I already am. Like playing um, a different way. Here we go. And there we go. Elementary. Yeah, for being a person with IBD. See, what will happen is that yeah, gamers are nice guys usually. Yeah, most gamers are. There are people that are just kind of, I don't know. They like, I'm a live streamer. I'm not a person who makes videos every day, like, like normal. This is live, uncut, uncensored, so people can chat with me and then they can talk and all that stuff like what you're doing. And I like that. I don't like making videos, and then have to cut and paste and then put on things because I don't know how to cut and paste on the PlayStation. I never got to learn how to do that, or anybody teaching me how to do that. And I'm a person who likes to learn with someone and not with not with I need to have a one-on-one. That's what I'm trying to say. I need a person one-on-one. Hands-on, basically. Oh, let's see here what we got. Oh, wrong way. Um, let me just go with that this way. Oh, are you married? Me still not. No, I am not married. I like to be married, but I never can. God, okay. Um, yeah, never been married in my life. With COVID-19 and a lot of things that are changing for the worse, I don't think I really want to get married to anybody at all. More cautious about my health, than I am with anything else. If you have some sort of, like, if you're a diabetic, if you have Crohn's and colitis, I have colitis, so in other stuff that might happen to me, I'm just kind of cautious about everything right now. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Don't need. I don't know. Shield. Great sword. The great sword. The wisdom of swords. I tell you. Yeah, I just have a lot of gas in me. That's all I can say right now. A lot of gas. Okay, here we go. Got him. Ooh, pardon me. I had a burger earlier tonight. It was pretty good, but the only problem is that I could taste it after two hours. Oh, here we go. Those are boots. Oh, what? How? Oh, bow. It's just with me having bloatedness inside my gut. It's because my insides are not taking certain things properly, like most people have. If you're having pop or something like what I have, the carbonated drinks are hard on the gut, and it's not the greatest at all having carbonated drinks because it bloats me out. Like my stomach bloats out, and if I have something like rice, it could actually seriously hurt me inside. Can't even have. Here's my diet that I have to have: a diet of protein, high on protein, low on fiber, high on iron, and low in dairy. So that's my diet right there. But I do like a pizza once in a while. I like to have nachos maybe a couple times in a while and some other stuff. So it does take a lot out of me. But I like to do what I like to do. Keeps me off things and keeps me off my stomach. Most of the times my stomach likes to talk. And it's always angry. My stomach is always angry at me. Doesn't matter what I do, it's still angry. It's like I have a second coming in my stomach. Okay. I like these cobra snakes that are popping out, which is cool. So this is one of the things I was talking about yesterday, and I was talking about early. That you can't see where I'm shooting. Even if they shoot back, I won't know what's hurting me and what's not hurting me in this game. So I gotta really watch what I do. And this lady right here, she didn't show up last time, but now she did today. Hopefully she will show up throughout the game, but like I said, it's just a little bit, this game needs to be cleaned up a bit. Nothing there. Oh, got something here. A dagger and an axe. Okay. It's not aiming the right way.
Blind Prince sees you.
I'm being overwhelmed.
Where the hell are you? Oh, you're right. No. I hit the wrong button. I hit.
Thanks.
Okay, I need to get rid of those boots. This one. Drop. This one. Drop. This one. Drop. This one. Health is up. Gonna keep bow and arrow. I can drop that too. This one I can drop. But these two I would keep. Boots. Yeah, everything else I can keep. Alright. You would see a lot of YouTubers that were in jail or anything like that, or were in prison, being the YouTubers and that. I think that's actually a really good idea for anybody that's been in jail to start up a YouTube channel, because it doesn't tell you about your criminal history or anything like that. But if you had experience what to expect and everything else, and you tell them everything about it and all that stuff, I think it makes it perfectly good, actually a good idea. It keeps them out of trouble, for one thing. It talks a bit about what it feels like inside and what you've gone through and that. And that, which is actually something that I... Where the hell? Okay, there you are. There. So anybody who has, it's actually great to actually Ring. Oh, what? There we go. Uh, it makes more sense too because it's hard for anybody that's been in prison to find something to do because a lot of jobs in that, um, a lot of people that looking for work in that won't be able to get work because of the criminal history or the criminal backgrounds. But one thing though I find with one person that I do watch, he has a pretty good channel and he talks about it. He makes up, he's sort of like a person who does the legal system of the rights of inmates that are in prison and that. And he does like check up everything and he tells stories of what has happened in certain situations and all that stuff. But, oh, what the hell? Okay. It is something to, if you ever thought of
Brother,
doing something
help!
like that, it'd be kind of cool to
Don't
actually
start
do.
me just yet.
Okay. See, this thing needs to be worked on. Okay, let's see if we go close. Yep, it's not hitting it. Not at all.
I need your aid, now.
Okay, here I come, Grandpa. Oh, money. There. Let's go down this way. Check this out. Nothing. Okay. Sorry about being quiet. Didn't mean to be quiet at all. I try to be as talkative as much as I can and playing at the same time. It is kind of hard sometimes to actually talk and play, um, but you do try your best. Um, you gotta try your best at everything that you do. Okay, that's done. Nothing there. This looks like big tubings for a cannon or something. Okay, over this way, people. There we go. Alright. Most people don't realize is that sometimes it is a little bit difficult for some people to actually get jobs these days. It doesn't matter if you were in prison or if you have a health problem like I do. It's really tough for anybody. And it's not like anybody's fault or anything like that. It's just how things that work out. And if you work it out not the right way, but if you work out the wrong way, it will get difficult. Always have a positive mind Never have no negative in yourself. Okay, there we go. I can't even see what I'm getting. Mace. Nothing there. Right here, and I got a great sword. Ugh. Alright, keep going. Shield. See, I don't know where this guy's getting hit. Okay, let's go over here. Oh. What's this? Oh! Never mind. I know what it is.
No.
Versus. You ever played Max Payne? Sick game. Yes, I actually played 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 2, I believe, when it came out. Max Payne was one of the games that I enjoyed, especially when you get that. There's Max Payne, and there was another one that I used to play with Manhunt, I think it's called. That game there was another great game. Manhunt, Max Payne. Um, what else did I play? I used to play. That's on PlayStation 2, mind you. I played that on. Um, they were gonna bring out Max Payne 3, but they didn't because it was more like realistic, like Manhunt. They cut that up because it was almost like realistic that you're hurting someone in real life almost, but it was just basically a game
I can't
back
do that
then.
right now.
Oh shoot! That, do you have a job? Just asking. No, I don't. I don't have a job. The reason why I don't have a job is because my IBD prevents me to have have a steady job because I have so much medical stuff I got to do, and one of them is one of them is blood tests, stool testing, Remicade, which I have to take every 8 weeks, um, colonoscopy, which I have to take whenever every 2 or 3 years or so, um, or endocoloscopy or whatever it's called. Um, and because of all that, um, it just kind of it interferes with a lot of work time and that, especially when I have to do like blood tests and Remicade because it takes off like 4 hours off the day for both. It well for one for Remicade. For the colonoscopy, I can't work the next day or that day that I had the colonoscopy because I can't drive any machinery for 24 hours after that. So it is a tough disease that I have. So I'm trying to make this as my job right here. I'm trying to make my streaming platform as a job in the future. Not right now, but in the future. If I can make it up there, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it up to retirement age or not. But once I hit retirement age, I'll be able to actually be able to do what I need to do, make a living, finally. If you're wondering, I'm on disability. That's why. So, it sucks. Really, really sucks.
I'm being overwhelmed.
Come on.
Not happening.
There we go. There she goes. She's up. Okay, anything? Just pants. Helmet. Okay. But I did work. I used to work at a lot of places. I used to be a brush cutter, tree planter. I used to be a gas pumper, a grocery stalker or carrier. Um, used to work at a recycling plant. I used to work, what else? A workshop? Yeah, I used to work in a workshop, I guess. Cutting up frames for windows and doors. Like the outside frames for your windows. Used to do those, and then used to do the frames for the doors. So it was alright. Um, but besides that, I never really stuck with one job. Um, I always move on to the next job, but I wanted to be actually something that I could be, but I just did not know what I wanted to do. And nothing, I do try for a lot of stuff, like I wouldn't mind going back for brush cutting again because it was actually quite fun. But physically, I can't do it because I physically can't do anything that is hard on the gut. Oh boy. Two. What's that? Nothing. Okay. There we go. I got to go down here. Nothing up here, right? Nope. Alright, we should be just about there. Are you from America? No, I'm from Canada. I am a Canadian Canuck. I am a Canadian Canuck. And a handsome one, that is. I'm joking. I'm joking. They always say if the women don't find you handsy here, they should find you handy. Okay, we're gonna go up this way.
Lay down your weapons. Find peace.
Sorry, bud, but you are out of here, right here. Yes. And break all these boxes. Get cash. I must be getting close.
Peace awaits.
Oh shit, I didn't even see him. Where did he go? Oh, he must have died. No. Nothing there. Gonna check over here. Oh. Sorcery. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Rats. You definitely don't like rats. Rats. These pesky rodents. But they make good rat burgers, you know? Never even had a rat burger, but apparently rat burgers are pretty good at for the future. You.
Father, why did you send Edric after me?
You were interfering with the Covenant of the Blind when Udai was corrupting Anankis. The Blind Prince whispers were too strong. You had to be stopped.
Oh, come on there, the little guy. Let's have some rat burgers. Okay. What? Oh, glitched. It glitched. Oh, look at that. See? It went from there to there. These three rats are stuck. And I can't get them. And that guy can't get them, so. Interesting. I wonder if I can be able. Nope, not even. They gotta fix this game. Make it better. They gotta make this game better for all of us to play. Alright. Oh! Ah, pistol. If you guys are wondering why I'm breaking these boxes, the more money I get, the better that I can do.
Help me! My child!
Yep. Okay, where are you? Where? What? Did he? No, he's over here. Oh, I thought he died. Where did my lady go? Where did she go? Did she disappear? Oh, I hope not. We gotta fix this game so badly. Okay, keep going. Now, hopefully my game doesn't freeze on me, like it did yesterday. Yesterday, my game just went offline by itself without giving me any warning or anything like that. So I figure if my game does this again, I don't know. I'll probably just not start it all over, but definitely do something about it. Maybe I can't really complain about it.
Prince sees you.
He gone. Oh, what's this? Shield. Okay, going back this way. Going up, going down. I like playing Anime Region of Darkness. Sick game. Anime Region of Darkness. Region of Darkness. Sounds familiar. I'm not too sure if I ever played that game. I might have heard of that game, but I just can't. You have like 5 different characters with max level of 1500 level. Ooh, nice. Alright. Time to beat these guys up, eh? He gone. He gone. Goodness gracious, I can't seem to...
To me!
Yeah, don't worry, Pops, I got ya. There you go. Okay, alright, I'll just check in. Alright. Nope. Did I go over here? I don't know if I did or not. I would check, see if I did. Oh no, I didn't. This thing is like a big maze, almost. There we go. And down he goes. Sorry, big guy. You can get these guys. Look at that, one hit, he goes down. Okay, let's check out. It's here. And what's over here? Bruiser Boots. Is that a multiplayer? Is that game multiplayer? The game that I'm playing right here, yeah, it is multiplayer if you want to. I have it offline right now. The reason why I have it offline is because I'm morely a single player, not a double player, or not really a co-op player when I stream. I just find it more, not relaxing, but I find it more different when it's single player because it gives you a good challenge, you know? When you have like 2 people, it does help out a lot of times, but I just find that I'm more better when I'm by myself than I am with someone. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go back. Do you like play League of Legends? Never played it actually. I never played League of Legends. I haven't played League of Legends. WoW. Never played WoW. I played Dragon's Age Origins, Dragon's Age 2. I played those games. I played Jason and the Argonauts back in 2000, early 2000. What else did I play? Can't remember what else I played. But I like Jason and the Argonauts. That was actually a really good game to play. If you never tried it, I recommend playing that game because it has good stuff to it. There's another game that I'm playing right now. Dark and Snake Online. No, I never played that. I don't think I played that either, but... Oh, here we go. Oh, you bastard. Where is that landed? Up here? Yeah, it did. There. I played the Darkness 1 and 2. That game was actually really good. I like 1 and 2. It had a really good... It's almost like a mafia type or gangster mafia gang, something like that, where creatures come out and grab them by the heart, take their heart out and eats it. That was a great game. I like that. The other game I used to play called X-Men Legend, I think it's called. X-Men Legend. That one's pretty good. And same with Marvel's Unlimited Alliance 1 and 2. Those two were the greatest. And 1 was actually the best game out there. But they have to ruin it with what they did. Instead of keeping it as the normal game, they just kept it as a... I don't know. They should just leave certain games alone and just keep playing it as it is. I don't have a mace. What else? Bloody Roar 1 and 2, which is early, or which was a PlayStation 1 when it was out. Bloody Roar. If you guys ever played Bloody Roar, you gotta check that out. Do you play Resident Evil? Resident Evil? No. I never played Resident Evil or Silent Hill. I never played those two games. Never. I didn't like the way. You know how you have freedom of walking around like this? Right here? Well, it was kind of hard because you have to use um, your direction button to go one way and the other way. I just find it really hard to actually play something like that. There we go. Anything up here? Another scary game I did play, and I do have it on this game console, Dead Space 1. Dead Space was one of the games I used to love to play when it came out. It had a great storyline. It was one of the first scary games of its time for a first-person shooter, and it was like the one of, I don't know what it was, but it was something that I liked the most, you know? It was one of the best games that I like. The next one was called The Suffering. That was an Xbox One or Xbox exclusive horror game that came out before Dead Space. That's a good experience of a game, of a third-person horror type game that was actually quite easy to understand how to play it. It had 1 and 2, but it kind of died off after a while. I don't know if the sales weren't there for that game, or if it was just too scary for its time. It's about a guy who went to prison because he killed his family or something like that, or he has visions of doing something that he did to his family, and he doesn't not know what happened, but he turns it at the end. He turns into a demon, some sort of demon or something like that. Um, it was one of the best games I ever played.
Find peace in surrender.
You're gone. All right. Okay. Battle axe. We got a dead body here. And we got these guys. I don't know what they're called,
me.
but
My child.
yep. Don't worry there, Pops. I would get there. There.
Come on now.
You owe me, Pops. Oh. Yeah, I'm a little gassy on top. Good thing, though, I'm not gassy on the bottom. When with it's, you definitely don't want to warm up with me, that's for sure. Come on, there we go. Bruiser chest, and I can't get that barrel for some reason. Alright, let's go up. I think I'm ready. Over here. The other game I can't wait till it comes out is Star Wars, which is out this month. But I won't be playing it until later on. For a few months or so. Which way do I need to go? Let me look around. Let me look around. Hey Ben, how you doing? I hope you're doing pretty good today. Alright, let's go this way. Check this out. Look at that, eh? Big chain. Oh, wow. What's over here? I'm just looking around, just seeing if there's any boxes, treasure, anything. Good, thanks. Ah, you're welcome. Alright. Let's go this way. We gotta do... Oh, she is back. Is that her? Playing Urban Chaos Riot Respawn on PlayStation 2. Oh, Urban Chaos. I might have played that. Okay. Talk to him.
Running out of time.
There we go.
I will hold our pursuers here. Now remember, the two mechanisms must be activated at the same time to open the main gate. Valeria, you will have to handle this tower, and you get to the next one.
Where do we meet?
By the monolith's entrance. Now, go.
Alright. Yes, sir.
I believe in you. Teach them the true meaning of fury.
Yes, my father. This kind of reminds me of Star Wars a little bit. I'm your father. I was
The
kidding.
Western Tower.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Keep going. There's a lot of games that I used to play on the PlayStation 2. But, all those games that I used to play on the PlayStation 2 was something that was actually something that I liked to do as a young adult. And, there was a bunch of games that I rented when you used to rent games, but these days you don't rent any games, or you can't rent any games, you know. So, oh, got a dead body here. Rogue pants. Okay, got rogue pants. In PlayStation 2 was probably one of the highest bought systems for its time, especially when PlayStation 3 came out. When PlayStation 3 came out, it was too expensive, so a lot of people were buying PlayStation 2. It actually beat out a lot of like the Xbox 360 and Xbox itself. Um, that's what I think, anyways. It beat out. It still is the most sold console. Yep, it would be the sold out console for the most part. But now these days, with the game consoles itself for Xbox and PlayStation 5, a lot of back in the day it was cheap DVD player, and those are in demand. Yes, true enough. Yes, with the Blu-ray. With the Blu-ray in the PlayStation 2 was actually really good for its time. Because you'd be able to watch Blu-ray DVDs, and that was really nice to see. Um, um, the only thing is, this time today, is that in behind your TV, if it still has the color coordinated stuff in the back, like the yellow, the red, the white, or the green and the blue, in the back, um, if your TV still has that, that'd be great because you'd be able to still play your old games on the back on your TV. But if you do not have that, it'd be hard to find a TV with those type of colors so that you could be able to play PlayStation 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, the new TVs don't have analog. Yep. Analog. Yeah, inputs. Yeah. Um, it is kind of sad. This TV that I have on right now it still has the color coordinated stuff like the yellow, the red, the white, or the blue, whatever in the back, but it doesn't have like certain colors that you need for like your PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. I might be able to do that on the back of this TV, but I don't know. This TV that I have here right now is about 10 years old, or going to be 10 years old. It is 10, no, 9 years? So, no, 10 years. I think it'd be 10 years now. What did you say? Ironically, the CRTs have better, like, than HD. Yes. HD was with, or what was it called? HDD? On the Xbox 360, I think it was HDD, which is the something high depth, this high depth something. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, the TVs back in those days were actually good. These days they're getting a little bit more advanced, so a lot of TVs are starting to come out with UBS instead. Same with the game consoles are coming out with UBS. So you just plug in your UBS or your thing onto the TV, and then you'll be able to play your games and all that stuff. Give me a few minutes here. I gotta, uh, I gotta take a number two, and I'll be right back. So I will be right back. I'm taking a number two. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. Lucky thing, it wasn't. It was just gas. Luckily, it was just gas. Finally, it reached the bottom. I know it sounds weird, but at least it's gas, right? It's nothing more than gas. Huh. Oh, talk about. You ever played Champions of Nora? No, I don't think I ever did. Good loot. RP RPG on PS2. Good loot on RPG. Never played that one either. There are certain games that I have played on PlayStation 2, but I mostly played on Xbox. And the first RPG game that I ever played on Xbox was Age of Empire. No, um, Kingdom Under Fire was the first game that I ever played for an RPG game. Um, when I was younger, I used to try to play RPG games when I was younger, but I have what is called dyslexia. So it's hard for me reading as I'm playing because I had no understanding of what I was reading when I was younger. This is like during the mid 90s and late 90s. Early 2000s, I didn't really care, but I tried my best um, when it comes to reading. But when they speak out and all that stuff, then I'm hearing what they're saying, and I always liked that for some reason. What's that? Waiting arrows. Okay. Um, Kingdom Under Fire was probably one of the best games out there for an RPG game. One of them. Next to Dragon's Age Origins Um, what's the other? Oh, Jason and the Argonauts, is the other. Um, there's another one, but I can't remember what the other one was. You used to play it. Similar. It's been a long time though. There's a lot of games that I played, but I can't remember all of them, so. Age of Empires, of course, I played. Unreal Tournament 1 2. I used to play. That was a good co op. Multiplayer, not really co op, but multiplayer platform. Not platform, but multiplayer. Basically, you're going against each other. That was actually good. The only thing I really hate is the saw blades when they shoot you with the saw blades on a very high place. Those things I really don't like very much because they get me all the time. As much as I try to aim, they get me first. I'm pretty slow when it comes to aiming. Solo. What's the other one there? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think the games are coming out right now are not as good as they used to be? Like, what I mean is that with PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, they always had great stuff coming out. Same with Xbox and Xbox 360. They both of those game consoles had great games coming out. You had Halo, which was really good. Halo 1 through 3. And then they had Halo Wars. Halo Wars was another game that I used to like a lot because I used to play it and it was something different and I thought it was really cool because it was almost like a game that I'm really familiar with. Games were better back then, less money at stake. Yes, that is true. And the reason why it's less money back then is because it was less demand. Now it's more demand because the more people are buying games than ever, especially in the young generation that's out right now. So, oh shit, can do it. So, there. Um, a lot of people are playing games because they love to play games, but the bad part is about this whole thing is that um, people are starting to get more greedier. Like the developers in that are more getting more greedier than ever. And I think because they're getting more greedier, they're starting to fail on their um, love for gaming. They don't. They're failing us as a gamer people. They're failing us because they want more money from us. You look at a lot of different games out there these days. Now you have to buy like Call of Duty, NBA 2K, NHL, EA Sports, all these people want transaction money. So you're putting more money into it, and then you get the game, and then when they develop another game, it doesn't turn out. It's still the same, and it doesn't play right, or whatever it is that they're having. So everything, it's almost like people are losing the love of developing games. Are we seeing the last of the gaming fights? I don't know. I can't really say that, but I think we're in a period that gaming is going to be slowly dying out. At one time, gaming was one of the biggest things, more bigger than the movie theaters, because they had great titles and great stuff and all that. But now these days, there's not really much, there's not really much out there for good games. Yet, Hogwarts Legacy, which has a great storyline and it's good gameplay, it was like probably one of the best games out there that people like or hate. And the more people that hate it, the more people that buy it. And when you buy it, a lot of people tend to play it, and once they start playing it, they start doing a lot more good stuff about it. They start saying good stuff about it. So the publicity of that game is actually doing really well. But like I said, there's not very much good games out there these days. Like this game right here, I didn't expect this one to come out so soon. But it came out before Diablo 4 came out, and I don't mind these type of games at all. It's just I just wish that they cleaned it up a little bit better for everybody to actually play. Heavy boots. There she blows. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I do miss about the old days, but no, things are changing. But which way is everybody looking at? Are they looking at like there's got to be someone that can do a game console, build up a new game console that will be competition with other game consoles, but have its own type of engine. If it has its own engine in that, it will make it more harder for anybody to actually compete with. Where the hell are you coming from? There we go. Oh my goodness! Thankfully, there's a lot of diversity in generation now these days. Yeah. There is one creator that's doing a game. Um, he's doing it by himself, and it looks pretty good what he was doing. Apparently, this game right here, I think, was developed by one person at one time. But he had other people helping him out. So I do understand that if you can't fix certain things right away, it does take a little bit of time to do.
Peace awaits. All you need to do is welcome it.
There. This way. Oh. Oh, wow. Nice. Uh-oh. Whoa, where's this guy coming from? Where... Bye-bye. There we go. There we go. Whoa, what was that? Oh, look at that. That looks like part of the, what is it? Space, not Space Pirates, but Space Marines from Warhammer. Those look like Space Marine suits, but they're not blue, I know that, but they kind of look like someone from Warhammer games, you know? I have to admit, I like war games, or Warhammer games. They're one of my favorite games I like to play. Like Inquisitor 40,000. No, 40,000 Inquisitors or something like that. That was a good game. I enjoyed that, and I would actually play it. I would actually play it a lot. Let's go down this way. Damn. Dawn of War series is my favorite. Ah, Dawn of War. I'm trying to, I believe I've seen that. That be like a military one, I think. Almost like Red Alert, isn't it? There's a lot of games that I enjoy. Games that I enjoy a lot. That I enjoy morely or less, but there are games that I hate too. Dawn of War is okay. Yes, I heard of it. 40,000. Okay. Oh crap! I see you played Evil West. What happened when you finished the game? Do you still play it to get better gear? Yeah, you can if you wanted to. You can get better gear, but it only goes up so much in the game. If you guys ever wanted to try Evil West, I would definitely recommend playing Evil West. You can play it co-op or by yourself. I mostly play by myself in that game. Upgrading is pretty good. Some parts of the game, the storyline is very trippy. So if you're like high as a kite, I wouldn't recommend it because it is really trippy on some of them. Alright, there we go. I wish I could see what I'm getting, but oh well. This game has always been like this since I got it, so. Sorcerer? No. I like games. If you know the game called Guns, I think it's called Guns. It was PlayStation 3 exclusive or Xbox 360 exclusive game. And it was one of the best games out there for its time. For a first person shooter. So Evil West kind of reminds me of that game a little bit, not because of the blood or anything. It's more of the aiming onto the target. So when you're aiming at a target, it comes like a little red spike or whatever it's called, and it slows them down and then you can shoot at them. Um, Same thing with, what's that Nazi one? Nazi Zombies, I guess. I think it's called. Nazi Zombies. Um, that one has the same, but when you slow it down, you can see like the X-ray, if you got them in the heart, the kidney, or the groin area. Guns is cool, so is Evil West. Yes, guns. That's it. Those two are one of the are the best for sure. Call of Gunslinger is fun. I used to play it, got that game before. The only I had troubles with is the character. There were some bugs to it. So when you're looking at a certain thing, you're looking like this. You're looking up or you're looking right down and you try to aim the right direction. It was kind of weird. So I don't know if they fixed that back then or not. But I did stop playing that one because it felt like it was all buggy for its time. Alright, keep going. Alright, that's it. Looks like that's it, folks. Let's go this way now. Oh. What we got? Nothing. We got nothing. Anything over here? Got a bunch of stuff here. Alright. Oh boy. Lay down my weapons.
In surrender.
You're gone. Go, let's pick that up and see. Digger, all that. There's a... I don't know if you remember this, but there used to be an arcade thing called NBA Jam. It was one of the best arcade games out there because when you're doing a slam dunk, you're doing a slam dunk and you have these characters with big heads, sort of, and they kind of glow. Like it's like a glow that kind of goes like this, like it shows them glowing like this, and that means they have power. And then you do like the roundabout into the basket. That was actually really good of a game. I enjoyed that a lot. You don't see it very much anymore, but you can get it for Arcade 1-Up, apparently. If you guys ever want to try it out, that's actually one of the best games out there. But the one that I really like to see back, now I'm going to say the name wrong, but the name is called, I think it's called Gundlet. It has the wizard, the warrior, the elf, like the archer, and something else. And it was like one of the best games from PlayStation. It was an arcade game from the 80s, and it stayed with PlayStation until up to PlayStation 4. It was actually, yeah, that's it. It is such a great game. I played that game throughout its time, but for some reason they didn't keep up the same direction as that game should have been for its time. I think they just give up on the game after PlayStation 4. I would love it to see that game being back again. but have all the older games into one, it would be kind of cool, and you get to see a lot more stuff. You know, you get to see like the Egyptian stuff and other stuff. That was one of my favorite games. The second game that I used to like a lot too, called Burger Time. Burger Time was one of my favorite, and I used to play it at the arcades as well, and at home. Burger Time was one of the games that I always played. I think it was not arcade. What is it? Um, 2600. Atari 2600. I had. That was back in the 84, 8, no, 80, 82, between 82 and 85 that I played that game. It was actually really good. I enjoyed that game as well. Spy versus Spy used to play. That was alright. Hard game to play. A lot of people like to have challenges. They like to play like a challenging game, right? Spy versus Spy was one of the challenging games that people may like actually today. It was black and white type of a game, but the characters, like one's black, one's white, and what the purpose is finding the other spy and get him before he gets you, basically. It's almost like a stalemate type of game, because it's two spies that going against each other, and it was one of the best games that I remember back in the 80s and 90s. Um, Never played it ever since. Same with Qbert. Actually, Qbert was one of the games that I used to play for the arcade North America Arcade Championships back in the 80s, mid 80s, 80, 86, 87, I believe. But the first time that I played in the arcade, or the arcade championships at the time, I didn't even know that I was in it. And I left because I had other stuff to do with my family. If I don't, I get a belt or a slap or a spanking. So I had to do what your parents had to do back then. The second time, I did pretty good. I was 15th place, but it boosted me down, or boosted me back into, or it boosted me from 15th to 16th place because someone else beat my score. And for that time, I believe it was 12 and under for kids that were in that, um, in the North America Arcade Championships. There was groups from children's to teens to adults. I was 16th place out of North America, which was pretty good, but I never made it to like third or fifth or like the top five or anything. But I did pretty good. I was the one who did pretty good on Qbert uh, during the 80s. I played Qbert a lot back then, but I never played it ever since. I don't know why, but maybe because I was, um, maybe because I was not tired of it, but to keep the memory alive, I guess. I just wanted to keep it alive that what I did to accomplish myself.
Why fight?
Oh
Peace
shit!
awaits. All you need to is welcome it.
All right, here we go. Hey, we gotta get them down. Bye bye, Mr. Magoo. I gotta see what I got here. Okay, I gotta get rid of that helmet. Okay. Right here. I already got this. Oh, I don't know if I have this one, but let's check that out. This one right here I will drop. And this one here I don't need either. Drop. Helmet. Drop. Even though I can still use that, I'd rather not. No, most of my stuff here is actually pretty good. Drop. What is that? Is that a ring? Or is that a necklace? It's a necklace. No, it's a ring. 38. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. Bow and arrow though I can take away. Don't need that. Space them. Okay. Boots. They're about the same. I'm not gonna drop it. I'm just gonna keep it. All right. You know what the best thing is about being a gamer is that you get to enjoy playing games. I'm in my mid-40s and I've been playing games for over 30-something years. And I like it. You know, I like it since the early 80s. I've been a person that liked video games, like from the arcades, and then from arcades to computers, from computers to game consoles. I enjoy video games since I was a kid. I don't know when you guys started, when you played your first video game or anything that you did, but it was something as a passion as a kid. Here, if I was really rich enough, I would buy myself a lot of arcade 1-up. A lot of arcade 1-up. And bring back all the old arcade games that I used to play. Like Gundlet, like I told you that one. And the other one that I used to play a lot, The Simpsons, X-Men, not the other one, but the one, the co-op X-Men that you play. I used to also play NBA Jam. Used to play those ones. I also play a lot of pinball. I love pinball. I don't know about the digital pinball ones, because you could get it on game consoles, but if you have like the real pinball machines, it's a lot more better, I find. And not the first game, but the ones that I liked the most was called Junkyard. Junkyard Pinball. There was other ones like Indiana Jones. I think it was Temple of the Doom that I played. I can't really remember if I'm pretty sure there was that. Stargate, I think that was one. Jason versus Freddy, I think that they made one for that. What else did they make? They made a whole bunch of our pinball games that I used to play, but these days You don't see those things anymore. You don't see like those old arcade stuff anymore. Oh, dead body. Sword. What? Good boy. Alright, so definitely I got something coming here. Alright. Oh. Hey, thank you guys for chatting with me. It's actually quite fun. Today's the first time I actually got to chat with you guys for a little while anyways. Offering shrine. What's that? Oh, okay. That's what I have on right now. And no. 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 Okay, how about that? Alright. He gone. Mace. Should I go down? I don't know. Okay. Boom. Okay. Oh, I can't. There we go.
The main
All
gates
right.
of Crimson Keep. It's massive.
Yeah. Okay. For right now, I'm going to end it here for today, but I will be on again tomorrow around 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you like this stream, please leave a like and subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that is fine. Want to check out my other streams, you sure can. But if you like what you see, please put a like down and subscribe. Wherever you are, wherever you live, have a great morning, great afternoon, or great evening, depending where you live. And I will see you again around 6 or 6. No, actually, tomorrow is Thursday. So I will see you tomorrow around 1 or 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, that is 1 or 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow afternoon. If you guys enjoyed this stream, please leave a like and subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I had a lot of fun with you guys chatting with me. It was nice that you guys did. I really did enjoy that. I hope that it keeps going like this. Even if you don't want to chat, that's fine. But if you like this, please leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell button so you know when I'm on. And this is it for me. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Please put a like, thumbs up, and subscribe so that this channel can grow. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. And I will see you tomorrow afternoon. Bye for now, y'all. Bye for now.